You can kind of see everything a little. It's kind of
If you do that, you still have 5 minutes.
the camera on me.
Yeah.
Is that better?
You see who's watching? Michelle.
Michelle be so close. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Kate. Guys doing okay? Can you hear me? Wave at you. Hey, looks good. All right. So, welcome on everybody. My name is Beth. We still have a few minutes before we start here. I'm going to repeat myself a bunch of times for everybody that's coming on. But for this workout, this is lower body and core. All right. Now, if you're a member of Bloomingdale, or if you're not, you've just been following our posts, we've had a plank challenge this week, and I'll be sure to help you complete the challenge for Friday. So we do have a raffle going on. If you take a picture, you post it to social media, you tag us, you're in a raffle for a local Bloomingdale business gift card. So I'm here for you. All right. I'm going to make sure you get that in. And if you are on here, just take a picture of yourself afterwards planking, and we'll know that you got it done. For this workout, it is all lower body and core. I got a couple, I should say a couple, I've got one cardio move per round. We've only got 3 rounds, and they're short, 35 seconds. So we'll get the heart rate up. We're using a lot of big muscle groups. You don't need weights. If you have weights, definitely grab them, all right? The lower body can take it. So if you have them, awesome. If not, you can absolutely go body weight, all right? I would like you to have, of course, have water. I'd like you to have a sweat towel. I'm going to give you a couple options on how you can use that towel for a deadlift hip hinge. So just something to try a little bit different, all right? So let's see, water bottle, towel. Oh, we will be doing core work. So if you're not on a carpet, you might need a mat or a towel for our last 10 minutes or so, all right? We're going to keep it basic movements. It's lower body. We got some hip hinges, we got some squats, we got some lunges, lots of different variations on them, okay? I'll always give you options, and I just want you to make sure that you're challenging yourself. You're taking the time to get on tonight, and I know you're not just watching, right, and saying that you're going to do this later. You have, if that's what you were thinking you were going to do, you've got 2 minutes to get ready, all right? It's going to be 45 minutes maybe, all right? Probably a little less than that. You're going to get your lower body, you're going to get your core, and yeah, can you do it later? Yeah, you can, but you can do it now too. You'll like it so much, you'll do it again later. All right, so one of the things I will be talking about, and we're going to get started in just a minute here, you may have seen Carrie on this week talking a lot of about perspective, and I really like that concept on how you look at things. And something that I was changing my perspective on a little bit is the concept of team. A lot of people say, go team. I've never liked that when I'm a trainer, because at Spenga, we're you versus you, right? And to me, team is kind of like versus somebody else. But I've kind of been changing my thinking a little bit. So I'm using team a little bit more. I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we go. All right, for anybody who doesn't know Spenga, I know a lot of you guys. Hey guys, hi Crystal, hi Katie, hi Laurel. You guys all know what Spenga is. For anybody who doesn't, all right, usually when we're in studio, we've got 20 minutes of spin, 20 minutes of strength, 20 minutes of yoga. Obviously, we can't do that here, but I'm gonna get that lower body strength in today. I pretty much guarantee you're gonna get that heart rate up as well. And then at the end, just a few minutes of stretching. All right. Oh, Crystal, I miss you too. Well, maybe you won't miss me after this one, right? Make sure afterwards you check out the comments. Let me know what you think. All right, we ready to get warmed up? It's that time. So all I want you to do is, yes, it's a lower body workout, but we're gonna start by just doing some shoulder circles here. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Really exaggerate it, right? Think about sending those shoulder blades to the back pockets, and then bring it forward. Nice job. And now just bring the whole arm with you all the way back and all the way forward. I usually have music on, so this is really weird for me. Hopefully, you can always be cranking some of your own music. I had a playlist link. If you want to use it, you can do your own. Nothing is going to be set to the beat, so you'll be all good. All right, let's do some spinal rotations here. You just want to make sure that you're ready to rotate through that spine. Always think about pulling the belly button to the spine, shoulders back, chest lifted. All right, guys, and I want to get those hips warmed up. We're just going to do a little leg swing here. So we're going to challenge that balance a little bit. So I'm balancing on my right leg, just kind of kicking that left leg forward and back. And then just go to the other leg. And what I'm going to do is just preview the moves that we're going to do, because essentially we have hip hinges, squats, and lunges. That's all we're doing. Simple, right? You'll have no problem with this. It's going to be so easy. All right. Yeah, if you know me, you know that's not the case. All right, guys, so hip hinge, deadlift, good morning. So here, I want you to focus. Bring your hands to the shoulders. Shoulders back, chest lifted, just hinge. Tailbone back, chest forward. Notice that my back is staying neutral here. All right, you're lengthening out through the crown of the head. You can keep a softness in the knees. Now, if you want to test this, you can bring your hands right to the hip creases, and you should be folding over your hands, right? If you are rounding through the back, that's not going to happen. Now, when we actually do this in the workout, you can use weights for a deadlift. I'm going to show you an option for a towel to really work on that posture. Just a few more here. Make sure you're pressing the ground away with the heels. You should be lighting up through that posterior chain here. Just a fancy way to say the back of the body. Hamstrings, glutes, lower back. Beautiful job. All right, so here, let's just do an air squat. Just sit it down and come on up. Sit it down, bring it up. So, air squat, no weights, your range of motion. Now, again, if you have weights, so you can use those during the workout. I'm going to pick them up a few times. Now, if you don't, no big deal, but I want you to think about your range of motion. When you don't have weights, sometimes we have this kind of idea in our mind that this is as far as we can squat down. Try and come down a little lower, all right? That range of motion will give you a little more work. Now, can you bring the arms behind you and then up on the balls of the feet? Right here. Sit it back, reach it up. Keep that going, guys. Give me two more. And let's preview a lateral lunge here. So we step out to the side, weight is in the heel, sit it back and come back up. Go back to the right. Here what you want to make sure is not happening is that knee is not coming over the toes or coming out to the side. So we're stepping out to the side, but we're hinging back like we're doing a squat here. All right, let's do one more on this side and we'll go to the other side. I'm going to try my best to stay in screen here, but the lights I have are pretty bright, so I'm having a little trouble seeing. Hopefully you're good. But from some of those people I've seen out there that I know are doing this workout with me, you're going to have no problem with this. You know this. You've got it down. All right, guys. Last one. Reverse lunge. Just alternate. Step back, drop the knee down, bring it up and together. Back, down, up, and together. All right, now whenever we lunge, think about initiating the movement by bending the back knee. The front knee will come with it. Drop the back knee down, press off through the front heel. Hips and shoulders facing the same way. Always spread the toes wide in that front shoe. Press the ground away. Beautiful job, guys. Keep it up. Oh, I'm already starting to get a little warm here. Hope you are too. Ready for that workout. One more on each side, make it even, and just give yourself a little boxer shuffle because you know you would be disappointed if I didn't give you a boxer shuffle. Keep that going. We're going to get ready for our first round. So super basic. Good mornings or deadlift. You can take weights. Tailbone back, chest forward. Here's the option I was telling you about. Got that sweat towel? Take it out wide. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen out through the crown of the head. Pull out so there's no slack on that towel. Hinge. Reach forward with the crown of the head and come up. We're going to be doing, I even forgot to tell you what we were doing. 35 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We got 9 rounds instead of 8. We're gonna do 4 exercises twice, and then we got a cardio move. So that's our first one. Then we're gonna do a step out squat. We're gonna alternate. Step, squat, up, and together. Here you can grab some weights if you've got them. All right. And then we're just gonna go into a regular old static lunge, everybody's favorite, right? Drop the back knee down and up. We'll do the right side and the left. Then we'll do it again, okay? Give you some options on how you can make it a little more challenging. Yes? I can't hear you. Yes? All right, let's do this, team. I don't usually use that term, but I'll tell you a little more about that as we're going. Exercise 1, that hinge forward, a deadlift with weights, a good morning or towel overhead. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hinge the tailbone back, reach the chest forward. Come on up. Belly button to the spine, roll the shoulders back. Now guys, those shoulder blades stay retracted. You're lengthening out through the crown of the head. There's no movement in that upper body. You're sliding that tailbone back. You're pressing through the heels on the way up. Keep it going. You've got 10 more seconds here. 10 more seconds. Then you'll have 10 seconds to shake it out and get ready for that step out wide squat. 3, 2, 1, 10 seconds. All right, all we're gonna do, step out wide, claim your space, weight in both heels, squat up together, and then to the other side. We go in 3, 2, 1, step it, drop it, up and together. So I want you to alternate sides. Now, when you take that wider stance, you can get down lower. So I didn't pick up my weights here. I totally could have. You totally can. Second round, maybe if you don't have them this time, you can take them second round. Think about your range of motion. Keep it going. You got 12 more seconds to go. So, you know at Spango, we're always about you versus you, right? And I like that because that's our own fitness goals. We don't have to compare ourselves to anybody else. And that is the case. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, let's get set. For that lunge, right leg back, left leg forward, drop down, press off through the front heel. We go in 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, press it up. Weights or not. Now you can always hinge at the hips just a bit, but make sure you keep your back neutral. Drop the back knee down, press off through the front heel. Keep it going. So I'm not a big person to use that like team concept, go team. But guys, in these times, it's not just about our fitness goals anymore. It's about staying connected. We're not in the studio together, right? So we've got to show up, not just for ourselves, but for each other. I need this. I need to be able to see you guys and know that I'm still connected to you, and hopefully you feel that as well. All right, so remember, we are a team. It's not just for you, it's for all of us. Okay, guys, keep it going. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, I think I had the right foot back. Now I'm gonna take the left foot back. Whatever one you didn't work, let's do the other one here. 3, 2, 1, down and up. Let's keep that going. Drop the back knee, press off through that front heel. Are your hips square to the front? Oh, Carrie, I know you're doing this workout, right? I know you're doing it because you're not like teaching 2 live tomorrow, right? It's okay, it's a warm-up. Get ready. Come on, guys. Looking good, looking good. You have 15 seconds to go. Go team. All right, again, you're part of my team. I'm part of your team. Think about that. Think about showing up for everyone who's here together. All right, find that connection. Who are you gonna work out with each day? Who are you gonna see online? 3, 2, 1, rest. Back to that first round. You can use that towel for the hinge. I'm gonna grab my weights this time and do a deadlift, but the movement is the same. Shoulders back, chest lifted. 3, 2, 1, tailbone back, chest forward. Press into the heels, come up to the top. Now guys, you're gonna feel this along the entire backside of the body. If you're only feeling a pull in the lower back, you got to adjust that range of motion. Shoulders back, tailbone back, chest forward, press into the heels, come up. You should feel the hamstrings as well as the glutes and the lower back in a strengthening way, not a pulling way. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1, rest. We're going to go out to that wide squat each side. So I want you to think you can have the weights at the chest, shoulders, sides, whatever works for you. 3, 2, 1, step, drop down low, up and center. Step, drop, up and center. If you're thinking about this is just too easy, get an extra squat in, you can do a narrow one. All right, and kind of notice if you're doing that narrow squat, how you can't come down quite as low. You shouldn't be able to, right? That narrow base of support is going to make it harder to come down lower, but the mechanics are the same. Shoulder blades back, chest lifted. Keep it going, guys. You've got 5 seconds to go. You're not giving up, right? You're doing this. You got it. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we're going into that lunge. Guys, you know how I'm always saying, wait, feet on railroad tracks? If you're willing for a challenge, tightrope. 3, 2, 1, let's go down and up. Now, if you put those legs in the same line purposely, like you are standing on a tightrope. Now, if this bothers your knees, take the feet wider, but it's still the same mechanics. Drop the back knee down, press off through the front heel. You're gonna get more in that outer glute here. Make sure you're wiggling the toes in the front shoe. Press the ground away. Oh, are we feeling this yet? I hope we are. You've got 4 more seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1, take your 10 seconds. All right, other side, and guess what? You get a full minute after that, and I'll show you what's coming next. And we'll be a third of the way done with our lower body work. 3, 2, 1, tandem lunge on this side. So, again, if you're comfortable, instead of feet on a tightrope, instead of feet on railroad tracks, feet on a tightrope. Oh man, you guys know it gets to the end of the day, my brain's not working as well. You guys know, what you gotta get done here. But again, still make sure you're wiggling the toes in the front shoe. You're dropping the back knee down. You're pressing off through that front heel. Looks good, guys. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we've got one core move. I'm sorry, not a core move, one cardio move to go. So right here, I want you to do a little ski jump side to side, just 35 seconds. 3, 2, 1, this is our little burner. I lied, I forgot we had this before we go into that minute of recovery. Now I want feet together, get some rotation here. All right, nice and light, side to side. Maybe you're feeling good, you wanna make it a little bigger. That heart rate should be coming up, guys. You've got 15 seconds to go. Don't you give up. Come on, this is the only cardio move. You're not gonna do it again. Only one in this round. We won't have one until the end of round 2. All right, guys, so close, so close. Come on, team. 3, 2, 1. You've earned your minute of recovery. Grab a drink. If you need to take a little spinal rotation, do so. And at any point, if you need to stretch it out a little bit, feel free, because it's all lower body, ladies and gentlemen. Or team, I should say team, right? All lower body. So our next round, single leg deadlift. Once again, you can use the towel overhead if you want. And if you have weights, great, or you can just use body weight. Now your modification, keep the back toe down, hinge, weight in the front heel, and up. If you can do that full single leg deadlift, you lift the back foot. First 2 are a little shaky. Try and keep the hips and shoulders square. Keep the weights close to the leg and back up. All right, so we're going to do 35 seconds on the right leg. You're gonna shake it out, and then that right leg is gonna curtsy behind us. All right, then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Rinse and repeat. We've got to do that twice. But remember, it's only 35 seconds each time. Now, our cardio move is going to be a little lateral hop at the end. All right, just side to side. So before we did the rotation, this time we're going to do the lateral. All right, guys, let's go. Single leg deadlift. In 3, 2, 1. Tailbone from the crown of the head, nice and long. You can keep that back toe down. But I always like to think about one of those little desk bobbles. Did your dad or grandpa ever have one of those, the little bird that put its nose in the little water and then would come back up? That's what you want to think about here. Hinging and coming back up. Nice long line. Only movement, unlike what I just did falling out of it, is that single leg deadlift. 3, 2, 1. Come right into your curtsy lunge. All right, whatever foot you had down on that deadlift, take it into that curtsy lunge. You're grounding into that standing foot. Drop the back knee down, press off through the front heel. Eyes and chest up. Now, I'm really warm right now, okay? I hope that you are too. And that standing glute is starting to feel it, which means I really need to put that mind to the muscle. All right, you're pressing into that heel. Keep it going. Now, if you've got that burn going through the booty, you're doing it right. If you're not feeling it, guys, think about what you're going for. Dropping the back knee down, pressing off through that front heel. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, guys, we're going to the other side. Single leg deadlift, shoulders back, chest lifted. Nice deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Think about pressing that foot into the invisible wall behind you and come back up. Again, the balance might be a little funky on this side. Chances are you started with your dominant side. I did. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. Now remember, if you don't want to use weights, feel free to just bring the arms out. You can bring the arms behind you. You can keep the back toe down. Whatever works for you, but you are working the back of that standing leg. All right, guys, we're almost there. We're gonna go into that curtsy. We got 3, 2, 1, 10 seconds to shake it out. Ground into that same foot. We're gonna lunge, curtsy lunge back and up. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Come on, team. Whew. All right, now it's Friday night and you're here. You showed up. You're doing this work. I want you to get the most out of it. All right? Don't sit there and watch it. Do it. Right? It's the same 45 minutes of your life that's going to go by whether you're doing it or not. Why not make it the most effective use of your time? You'll feel better. You might hate me a little bit tomorrow when you feel that booty when you get out of bed, but it'll be worth it. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it out. Got to do it again. Back to the first side. So if you started first round on the left foot, let's go back there again. 3, 2, 1, single leg deadlift. Keep those weights super close to the leg if you're using them. Now, keep the gaze on the ground, few feet in front of you. Here what you want to focus on is keeping those hips square. A lot of times the hip wants to open up. Again, maintain length through the spine. Looking good, guys. We got 15 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. Oh, looking good, guys. Looking good. Force your way through. These last couple should burn. 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. Going right into that curtsy lunge. Make sure you can wiggle the toes in the standing foot. 3, 2, 1. Drop the back knee down. Come on up. Now, do you want to add a little balance? Of course you do. Now, if the balance is not going to work for you, that's okay. You don't have to do it. But it'll give you a little more core work, stability work. We got core coming later. Might as well warm it up here. Now, everything we're doing is core work, right? You can't do anything without a strong core. Even bicep curls, you got to keep that core engaged. So remember, everything we do here is core work, but we're going to actually focus on it a little more at the end. You got 3 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, single leg deadlift, other side. Hips and shoulders square, weights or not. 3, 2, 1, press that foot into that wall behind you. All right, guys. Now, don't you dare give up now, because if you did the other side and you don't do this side, you're going to walk funny tomorrow, okay? You're going to walk in funny circles because one side's going to be strong and one side's going to be flabby. Don't let that happen, all right? Even if nobody sees you, we want to keep it even. What you do on one side, you do on the other. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. You got 15 seconds to go. Think about pressing that foot into that invisible wall behind you. Oh, I see you pushing that foot in that wall behind you. If you start to lose the balance, no big deal. You can tap the foot down. This is your workout. 3, 2, 1, rest. We go into the curtsy lunge. Ground into the standing foot. Wiggle the toes in the shoes. We come down, we come up. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's just like any other lunge. Drop the knee down, press off through the front heel. All right, now you want to make sure most of your weight is staying in that front heel. Not only are you going to feel it more in that standing glute, you're protecting the knee, right? Because if you're pressing into the heel, you can wiggle the toes in the shoe. You're pretty much keeping that knee right over the ankle. And that's what we want here, guys. Just 8 seconds to go. And we're going to get set for that lateral hop. Just 35 seconds. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Lateral hop. I want you to think there's a little line on the floor. You can either one leg at a time, up and over, or if you want to do feet together, feel free. Feet together is harder. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go. 35 seconds, guys. No repeats of this. Keep it going, keep it going. Think about coming up and over something on the ground. Either 2 feet together or one hop side to side. Lose your breath here. All right, if you're not starting to lose your breath, you're not working hard enough. Come on, you can give it a little more. 10 seconds to go. You can see me sweating here. I'm definitely sweating. I want you sweating too. Come on, keep it going, keep it going. 3, 2, 1. You've earned a minute of recovery. All right, breathe, grab a drink. Only one more full round. Now, I'm gonna take a little something out of Mallory's book. There may or may not be a bonus, kind of partial round after round 3 before we get into that core work. We'll see how it goes. All right, we got 50 seconds to go. We're gonna do an 80-20 squat here, weights or not. What we're gonna do is put 80% of our weight in the standing foot, other foot is kickstanded, and we got that squat, okay? Then what we're gonna do is do that lateral lunge. So we're gonna take that same leg that was grounded down and we're gonna sit out into that lateral lunge. Again, you can use a weight, you can use 2 weights, you don't have to use weights at all. We'll do one side and then the other. We start in 20 seconds, and our last cardio move is going to be 3 pulses at the bottom, little pulse jump, 3 pulses with a jump. So 3, 2, 1, explode up. It's like you're counting down like a rocket ship and taking off. Okay, guys? So 80-20 squat, weights or not. Come on down low into your squat, kickstand the one foot, and come on up and down. So what you want to feel like here is that you're still doing a regular squat. All right, press into that standing heel as you come up. You have a little bit of weight in that kickstanded foot for balance, right? But where you're feeling it is that standing glute. Whew. Man, oh man, my glutes are not going to be happy with me tomorrow, or maybe they'll just be very happy with me. I don't know. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Now that leg that you had the weight on, that's where we step out for that lateral lunge. In 3, 2, 1, step it out and bring it in. Step it out and bring it in. Now if you have trouble with the step, you can stay low and come on up. But always remember, you're sitting it back into a chair. All right? You are not letting the knee fall forward or hinging off to the side. Think about sitting down almost like a one-legged squat again. Bringing it out to the side, press into the heel, come back up. Just 7 seconds to go here, and we'll shake it out. We've got 3, 2, 1, 10 seconds. Same thing on the other side. Guys, come down. Feet about hip width apart, bottom of the squat. Ground into this side, kickstand, and let's go. Up and down. Full range, guys. You're really gonna feel that standing glute here. Make sure it still feels like a squat, all right? If you're not feeling it in that glute, what I need you to do is put both feet down, come to the bottom of that squat again. Just shift about 80% of the weight into that standing foot and then press up, all right? You're looking good, guys, you're looking good. Keep it going, team. We're in this together. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, guys, we got to do the lateral lunge on the other side. So that same foot that we had the weight in, we're going to step out, sit it back. 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it back and up. Whew. For a workout that only has a total of like 1 minute and 10 of cardio, I'm sweating a lot. My heart rate's up. Whew. I hope it's not just me. I hope you're not just going, oh, look at her, that looks hard. You're doing it along with me, right? Whether you're doing it live right now or whether you're doing it later, guys, think about every movement. Sit back into it. Press the heel into the ground as you come up. We've got 3, 2, 1, rest. Got to do it on the other side. 80-20 squat again. Maybe you take weights this time. Maybe you already had weights. Maybe go heavier or lighter. 3, 2, 1. Take it to the bottom. Kickstand. Up and down. It's still a squat, guys. So many squats today. Just really focusing on different areas of the body. Whew. Keep the shoulders back. Now, when we get tired, a lot of times this happens. We start to let the shoulder blades roll forward. Don't do that. Keep the belly button to the spine. Continue to press the ground away with the heel. As you come up, just 5 more seconds. On this side, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We're going to do a lateral lunge to that side. I can never remember if Facebook flips it or not. I'm going to my right. 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Now make sure if you're holding weights that you're not falling forward with the chest. Maybe you want to keep the weights up higher. It doesn't really, it doesn't really matter as long as you're keeping the eyes and chest up, keeping the core engaged. Every time you come into it, are you wiggling the toes in the shoes? Are you sending the hip back? Looking good, guys, looking good. Keep it going. 10 seconds to go with that lateral lunge. Get a little lower, just a little lower. You got this. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. All right. Yes, Laurel, it is the ghost of Mallory surprise coming at you later. All right. So if we start watching each other's workouts, we take some things from each other. All right, 80-20 squat. 3, 2, 1, come down. Kickstand. I've got my right foot kickstanded. Up. This is our last side. Keep the eyes and chest up. If you use the weights on the other side, use the weight on this side. Again, keep yourself even. Now, guys, this is getting real right now. You should be feeling that burn in that butt cheek, all right? Squeeze. I want you to make sure that you remember me tomorrow morning when you wake up. You know that you did something this evening, right? 3, 2, 1, rest. We're gonna take it out to the side. Shoulders back, chest lifted, weights or not. We'll step it out. 3, 2, 1, lateral lunge. Now, guys, once again, I'm gonna remind you, strike with the heel, sit the tailbone back, slide it back, eyes and chest stay up. If you start falling forward, if you're noticing you're not feeling it in the right places of your body, guys, I'm not there to correct you. You can correct yourself. You know what it should feel like. Does it feel like that? All right? And if you have questions, remember, you can always comment. You can always ask us. You can message us. We're here for you, all right? We've got these lives. I might not be able to interact with you right now. Find me anytime. I'm always happy to help out if I can. 3, 2, 1, rest. And that last cardio move. So we're going to get down low, pulse. 3, 2, 1, and take off. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pulse, 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 jump. Now, maybe you don't do a jump, so maybe you're coming up just on the balls of the feet. But guys, if you can get that jump in, do it. This is our last cardio move of the day. We're not done by any means. No, not by any means. But it'll be the last cardio move. Now, so what do we got going on? Oh, we've got that booty burn, and we're getting that heart rate up. I know you love me so much right now, right? Keep it going. Don't you stop. I know you want to slow down. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1, rest. Grab a drink. Okay, we got about a minute. So that little bonus I was telling you about, that little bonus round, it's only a 4-minute round, okay? We're going to do 4 exercises, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And we're going to do a combo of 2 moves we already did. All right, so it is really, truly a finisher. So what you're going to do, I'll demo it with weights. I want you to take that lateral lunge, come up and balance, and see if you can find that single leg deadlift. All right, we're not necessarily going to get a lot of them in. I want you to focus. Now, if that doesn't work for you, feel free to do a side lunge to a reverse lunge. That's fine. We'll do 45 seconds on each side, and then we're going to do a wide squat to a curtsy, all right? So weights or not, step out, squat down, up, and then curtsy behind. Now, if you can, do the balance in there. Squat, balance, curtsy, balance, making sure you are grounded into that standing heel. All right, you got it? Get ready for that lateral lunge to single leg deadlift. Again, if that single leg deadlift is not working for you, do a lateral lunge to a reverse lunge. This is just a 4-minute round, guys. We start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lateral lunge to single leg deadlift. Woo. Lateral lunge, single leg deadlift. So this range of motion, we have already worked those legs like crazy, right? Keep it going, fight for that balance. This one is not going to be about how many you do. It's going to be about fighting. Fighting for that form, fighting for that range of motion, fighting for that posture, for that form. You've only got 10 more seconds on this side. You'll have 15 seconds to shake it out, and we go to the other side. All right, guys. In 3, 2, 1, shake it out. In 15 seconds, we do the other side. Lateral lunge, sit back into it. Come on up, single leg deadlift, or reverse lunge, your choice. Guys, find your range of motion. Find your balance. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lateral lunge, single leg deadlift. Weights or not, up to you. Now, always think about where is that weight when you come out to the side. Weight is in that left heel or the outside heel. Weight is in the standing heel when you do that single leg deadlift or when you do that reverse lunge. Nice job, guys. Fight for it. Keep that core engaged. Keep the shoulders back. This is so much fun, right? So much fun. Woo! All right, guys, 13 seconds to go. 13 seconds to go. Now we're down to 10. All right, you'll get 15 seconds. Then we're going into that wide squat to curtsy. All right, with or without the balance. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, guys, just one on each side. Then we'll come down to the core. So step out. Now this is not a lateral lunge. This is a squat. So step, squat, up, and then bring it back into that curtsy. All right, 3, 2, 1. We squat, we curtsy. If you got that balance, squat, up, curtsy, up. Make sure you're grounding into that standing heel, guys. Keep the eyes and chest up. Oh, find that range of motion. Are you listening to some music? Can you find that beat? I want you to feel strong and powerful with this one. All right, I know you're tired. I know those muscles are aching a bit, but you've got this. All right, you can do anything for 15 more seconds. Think about how good you're gonna feel. Woo! 10 seconds to go. Whew. Man, oh man. Trying to talk myself through it, guys. Oh, 3, 2, 1, rest. All we have to do is the same thing on the other side, 45 seconds. All right, then you get a drink. We'll bring it down to the ground. We have 2 core rounds. All right, 3, 2, 1. Remember, not a lateral lunge, squat. So wide, squat down, up, and then curtsy. Yeah, that's what it was. I'm sure you guys had it. I had that little momentary brain fart. I was just making sure you were paying attention, right? You guys miss me so much in the studio, don't you? I know you do. At least I know I miss you guys. You at least try to laugh at my jokes. Try and humor me when I mess it up. Woo! Guys, are you grounding into that standing heel? Do you have that balance going on? Down, up, curtsy, up, squat, up, curtsy, up. Keep it going, guys. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Make that booty burn here. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it off, guys. Give yourself a little spinal rotation. Grab a drink. And we're gonna come down to the ground for core. So I've got 2 4-minute rounds broken into 30-second increments, okay? I technically built in 5 seconds of transition. I'm not gonna call it transition. We're just moving from one move to the other. So I'll show you our 4 supine moves, and then we have some plank work. All right. And it just so happens that it's 4 minutes. So you do this and you have completed the Friday Plank Challenge. See, I'm there for you. I am there for you. You're welcome. All right, guys. So you're not going yet. Just watch here and get my notes. We're going to start with a full sit-up, the arms forward. So guys, I don't like to bring my feet all the way in. I feel like I need longer levers here. Hey, Maddie, can you still see me on the screen when I'm there?
Yep.
Okay, thanks. All right, long levers. I've got my IT person over there just in case. So we're going to pull the belly button to the spine, come up, slow, and bring it back down. Now, what I want you to think about is keeping that nice long spine from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Take just as much time on the way down, all right? After we do 30 seconds, you're going to come up. You're going to lean it back, hands across the shoulders, Russian twist side to side. Stay long through that spine. Extend first, then twist. After that, we come down. I want to crunch to a hollow hold. Now, if that hollow hold is too much, you can just bring everything down and in. But crunch in, elbows to the knees, reach out, hollow hold, belly button to the spine, and then finally we'll do a leg drop, hands at the sides or under the hips. You can either drop both legs up and down, or if you would rather do one at a time, that is absolutely fine. All right, then we go through it twice. That's it, easy peasy, right? Then we'll have a minute recovery, we'll go into plank. All right, guys, get ready. Let me change that timer. We are starting with that full sit-up. We start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pull the belly button to the spine. Up for 2 counts. Down for 2 counts. Now, does it have to be 2 counts? No, it doesn't. But I want you to find that control on the way up and on the way down. I don't want to see this and you falling down. All right, just as much control on the way down. Pull that belly button to the spine. Come on up. Bring it back. Just a couple more here. We've got 5 seconds to go. Then we're going to go right into that Russian twist. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Shoulders back. Cross the hands across the shoulders. And let's twist to the front, center, back, and center. You can go faster or slower than me. But what I want you to think about, guys, keep going. You know what that Russian twist looks like. So often we round through that spine. And think about those vertebrae. When you're rounding the spine, they're on top of each other and they can't really twist, right? So you're lengthening through the crown of the head. Find length first. Give them room to twist there. I'm going to turn the other way so I can see my timer. We have 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, guys. In just a second, we're going to go crunch to hollow hold. 3, 2, 1. Belly button to the spine. Elbows to the knees. Bring it out. Keep that belly button to the spine, guys. Keep that lower back into that ground. Now, as you come in, I did say knees to elbows, but if you work out with me, you know what I say all the time. It's not so much about the knees to the elbows. It's about the lowest ribs to the hips. We're not working our knees and elbows. We're working our core. Pull the belly button to the back of the spine. Keep that lower back down. Crunch in, extend out. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, leg drop. So hands can be at the sides or under the hips. Drop both legs or one at a time. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down and up. Now, guys, how far you come down with this leg drop is going to be on you, right? So if your lower back starts coming away from the ground, that's as far as you should go, right? You want to keep that lower back down. So your drop might be here. Your drop might be all the way down here. You can also decide that you want to do one at a time. That's fine. Shoulder blades off the mat if you want a little more challenge. 3, 2, 1. Let's reset from the top. Full sit up. Shoulders back, chest lifted. 3, 2, 1. Sit it up. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. Pull the belly button to the spine as you come down. Keep it up. Sit up. Control it down. Again, guys, think about that way down. You want to control through that core just as much on that way down as on the way up. Make the muscles work. Time under tension is what's going to get you the results that you want. Come on, team, you got this. 3, 2, 1. Get ready for that Russian twist. Hands across the shoulders, shoulders back, lean back. Engage that core. 3, 2, 1. Twist and twist. You can stop in the middle. You can go faster. You can go slower. But remember, we're not throwing those arms around, guys. This is core work. That core work initiates from the core, belly button to the spine. Think about lengthening and then twisting. You've got 7 more seconds here. We're going to bring it down to the mat for that crunch to hollow hold. In 3, 2, 1. Just give yourself a quick breather. Reach it out here. Crunch to hollow hold starts in 3, 2, 1. Crunch it in. Belly button to the spine and reach it out. Slow and controlled. How tight can you crunch in? How much can you engage as you lengthen out? Keep it going, guys. As you come in, that belly button comes to the spine. You are feeling it through that core. As you lengthen out, how much space can you find between the hips and the ribs? Find that crunch. Looks good, guys. Looks good. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, guys. Not really rest, because in 3 seconds we finish with those leg drops. Hands right under the hips. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do one at a time this time. But I like doing one at a time. All right, really pull the belly button to the spine. You can point those toes if you'd like, but it's so important. Keep that lower back into the mat. You want a little more? You can bring those shoulders off the mat. Pull the belly button to the spine, but keep that lower back down. Whew. I'm feeling this a little bit. How about you? All right, guys, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in and breathe. All right, all we have left is 4 minutes of plank. Yay, you know that I had to try and compete with Mallory. I can't be a plank queen like Mallory, but I'll do my best here. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. 30 seconds at a time. There's no downtime really. We're just gonna go from plank to plank, but every 30 seconds I'm going to change it. So we're gonna start in a high plank. We're gonna do an army crawl plank up and down. We're going to hold a high plank with the shoulder tap. We'll go from there, we'll do some side planks. You know what, you don't need to hear it all, right? You know what planks are, you know what you're doing. Let's just get ready to go, guys. So we're gonna start with 30 seconds in high plank. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. Draw an invisible line between the thumbs. Keep your chest over that line. And we start our high plank in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Belly button to the spine. Actively press that ground away. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. Pull the belly button to the spine. Squeeze that booty, guys. Just breathe here. I tend to hold my breath when I'm doing a plank, so I don't want you to do that. Nice deep breaths. You're gonna wanna start shaking pretty soon. All right, guys, in 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, army crawl plank. Come down, down, up, up. Other side, down, down, up, up. Alternate which arm you lead with. 30 seconds at a time, guys. Keep it going. Looking good. Now, breathe. Try and make sure every time you come up, that you're in that strong plank. Your chest is right over the thumbs. When you come into the forearm plank, your elbows are under the shoulders. Do not stick that butt in the air. That butt should be even with the shoulders. All right, guys, we're going to bring it back up into that high plank in 3, 2, 1. High plank with a shoulder tap. So try and keep the hips and shoulders square. All right, you want to think, man, oh man, well, it is Friday night. Do you have a favorite? Glass of wine, bottle of beer, soda, energy drink, whatever it is. All right, it's on your back. Don't let it fall. Keep breathing, guys. Keep breathing. We've got 10 seconds to go. You're still in that plank. After this, we're just going to take it down into a forearm plank. You got this, guys. 3, 2, 1. Forearm plank right here. So you can have the hands down, you can be here, but elbows under the shoulders. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. Don't look here. We don't have the hips up. Nope. Hips and shoulders in line. Belly button to the spine. You got 20 seconds to go, guys. Still breathe here. In 15 more seconds, we're going into that side plank. Guys, I know you're shaking, but we're over halfway done, right? You're gonna make that 4 minutes. Think about how good that's gonna feel to say that you did a 4-minute plank challenge, right? 3, 2, 1, find your side plank. Now I like to be on my forearm. Elbow under the shoulder. You can drop that bottom knee down or keep it up. Hips and shoulders are stacked. You're lengthening out through the crown of the head. Reach those fingertips to the sky. Imagine there's a wall behind you and you're stacking the hips and shoulders. Imagine pulling that top hip just a little closer to the sky. Just breathe here, guys. If you want to lift a leg, if you want to do a scoop, feel free. But hold that plank. We're just going to go to the other side in 3, 2, 1. Transition. Other side. Now, again, hips and shoulders are square to each other, stacked on top of each other is what I should say. Lengthen out through the crown of the head, elbow under the shoulder. Imagine that top hip lifting to the ceiling. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Whew. You have 15 more seconds to go here. 15 more seconds. We're going to go back to a forearm plank. In 8 seconds, we're going to add a hip dip. All right, so feet close together. 3, 2, 1. Get set for that forearm plank. Feet together. Dip the hip to the right, center, left, and center. Keep it going. Now, guys, don't you look down at that belly. Don't you look down at the feet. Your gaze is at your fingertips. Shoulders back, chest lifted. Think about the upper body staying stable. Those shoulders aren't moving. It's like when the Russian twist, we were moving the top half, like the top half of a chain link. Now we're moving the bottom half. Drop to the right, center, left, and center. Guess what, guys? We only have about 30 seconds left. We come back up into that high plank in 3, 2, 1. High plank, guys. This is your last 30 seconds of this plank. You got this. Don't you give up now. All right. Now, is your belly button to the spine? Are your shoulders back? Are you breathing? I know that's a silly question. My daughter is always like, why do you say that? But I hold my breath in my plank all the time. Breathe. You are so close. 10 seconds to go. I know you want to put that knee down. Don't put that knee down yet. You are so close. Don't give up. We've got 3, 2, 1. And right here, take a child's pose, guys. Take a child's pose. Sit it back. You did an amazing job. I just got a real short cool down for you. All right, so what I want you to do is just turn it over, lay it down on the mat. Hopefully I'm still in frame. And I just want you to bring that left leg up high to the sky, hands behind the hamstring, calf, or ankle. Nice deep breath. Bring that shin a little closer to the chest. Beautiful job. Let the shoulders relax. Take a wind through that ankle. Guys, way to work today. You did such a great job. We so appreciate you still being here for us at Spangle Bloomingdale. Whew. We hope you enjoy these workouts that we're bringing you as well. Go ahead and release the hands. Take that ankle just above the opposite knee. Figure 4, supine. Figure 4 here, hands behind the right hamstring. Press out on the left thigh with the left elbow. Let the shoulders relax and just breathe here. Again, let the shoulders and the back of the neck melt into that mat. Feel that stretch into that left hip and glute. Beautiful job. Now, afterwards, if you have any questions, any comments, any requests, please put them in the comments. Beautiful job. Release. I want you to come onto that right side. All right? Now you're going to grab that left shoelace. Knees and hips are square. Bring the hips forward. So this is a quad stretch here on the ground. So think about the hips stacked on top of each other, knees on top of each other. Find that stretch in the quad. Beautiful job. One more breath here. And release. All right, let's come up to back onto the back. We'll bring the right leg up, flex the foot, hands behind the hamstring, calf, or ankle. Avoid the back of the knee. So, and also in the comments section, you'll see Carrie and Michelle will leave a few links there, again, for comments. We have had some people unfreeze their memberships. Go ahead and wind through that ankle. And we know that's not possible for everyone, but if that's something, if you're enjoying the content and if it's in the budget for you and you'd like to help support us through this tough time, always appreciated, never expected. Beautiful job. Release. Release the hands from behind that leg. Bring that ankle just above the opposite knee. All right, supine figure 4, hands behind the left hamstring. Press out on that right thigh with that right elbow. Let the shoulders relax. Breathe here. Guys, those legs worked so hard for you. Make sure you're feeling that stretch. You might want to go back to this one again later. All right, now come on to the left side. All right, and grab the right shoelace. Knees and hips stacked on top of each other. You don't need this view, so I'm just going to come out of it. But make sure you're feeling that stretch up the quad. Hold it just for a few more seconds. And release. And from here, slowly make your way up to standing. All right, so you can rock and roll the length of your mat. You can just slowly come up. Just don't move too quick. All right, I don't want you to get dizzy here. And all I want you to do is inhale up. Give yourself a little mini back bend. Open it up, bring the arms down. Just drop that right ear to the right shoulder. Let the left shoulder blade fall down the back. Bring it center, other side. That should feel good. Beautiful job. Little spinal rotation, guys. And team, way to go, team. Way to show up. I want you to keep showing up for each other. Heck, show up for me. It means so much to me to see all you guys out there. But just remember, guys, tough times, they don't last. Tough teams, they do. Thank you for being part of mine. I hope to see you real soon. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.